flags come out. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Brian Wright on to punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. That's taken at the 15. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Seahawks take over first down 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. To throw, here's Darnold. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Second and 10, Darnold. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up, Kendall Fuller. And the Vikings are going to have it after a second interception of the season.
The best defenses you go look at through the decades are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10.
Let's go.
We send a man in motion.
Back to 60. Back to go.
They give to Mason. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. The Vikings facing a deficit near the break. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be second and 12.
Here we go. Set. Back for a lead. 18 yards. Go.
Another run for Mason. He finds a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on second down. Vikings out of the hurry-up. Need everyone back to the line. Third and long for him here. Short pass brought in. It'll be touchdown short of the marker, so fourth down coming up.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
Now Seattle going to call it second timeout, as they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. Offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
McCarthy throwing on fourth down. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points. But as that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Now run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. And up to Walker from the gun. And this is a tough one. Right back at his own 2-yard line for the loss. Minnesota spends its second timeout here. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. He'll try to do it himself. Well, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long.
You know what? It's a pretty doggone impressive feat of strength to hold the line against a sneak, even when you know it's coming.
Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Punting unit out now. Michael Dixon will kick it away. Trying to get it out quick. Oh, Brock, this is short. Breaks a tackle. He's still going. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 on the Seahawks 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Motioning him from the slot right. Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. That'll be Cox. Here's Ty Chandler. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Vikings out of the hurry-up, meet everyone back to the line.
And the Vikings first down.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
And they'll throw this instead, trying to catch him off guard. They are fooled by that fake spike. They get him charging. It's got there to take him down.
A loss of 4 yards, and it's 4th down.
And they're going to spike this one. No, wait, no, they're not spiking it. They're going to throw. They are fooled by that fake spike. They kept charging and got there to take him down. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down. Back to throw it. And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that 1st down marker. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Michael Dixon to kick off for
On
Seattle.
now is Dixon to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Running right. Here's Mason. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
First down, and they go right back to it. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
once more with Mason. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
They give up the gut to Chandler. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
The cool thing about a drive starting a run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Here goes that.
Staying with Walker. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
Here goes that.
First and 10, Darnold. That's dropped underneath, Walker. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Rolling on first, here's Darnold. Completed to his running back. Not available to him, it's still a 38. Play brought to an end by Jonathan Grenard.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Second down now, they need 7.
Here goes that.
Darnold looking to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Throwing is Darnold on third down. Hurst there to grab it. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Out of the gun, a give to Charbonnet. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up first and goal.
Okay, way up here in the booth, can you smell it? Can And you smell that running back is smelling the end zone. He gets him down there to the 2. You know he wants to finish it.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. He keeps it himself. They're going to touch him down after a short pickup. Offense to the line fast. He has it on the QB sneak. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Seahawks lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd.
I don't think that defense was ready for that kind of push at the point of attack. I think they were thinking outside run, play action. But they get gutted, and they get gutted right up the middle.
One after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Making some progress here. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
First play in the drive. Here's Mason. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. McCarthy to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
This overwhelming pressure in these sacks after sacks after sacks. Well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He's going deep this time. He's got it inside the 25. A touchdown aside, and that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard.
46 yards on the play. And the Vikings 1st down.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. There's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Buying some time left. Now here he goes. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Positive with that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on 2nd down.
18-yard line.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Play action. It's McCarthy. Complete out to the right. And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5. Running up next to that line of game. And goes to the hurry up here.
And it's 3rd down.
McCarthy throwing on this 3rd and 1. Takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings now within 1 score in the 4th. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. All right, right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
70 ready. Mustang 19. Go.
McCarthy's going to look to throw this. And this is going to be caught, getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for 2.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route. When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a 2-point conversion.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Drive begins with a walk around. Has room down the left sideline. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st of 3. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Myers to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks bump the lead up to 13 points. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Moore with a return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tapped. At the 29.
The Vikings take over 1st down 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10. Addison going to motion over left. On play action now, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but he sacked 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
On 3rd and long, it's McCarthy. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
4th and forever coming up.
Here we go. 19, driver, 19.
Desperation time here. Off his back foot, he's going to hurl this one deep. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their man was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
This one falls incomplete.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23. Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Into the hands of his running back, Walker. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks have likely locked up the win right there. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Myers to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks push the lead to 20. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Moore with a return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to Starks. First and 10. McCarthy looking to throw. He's loaded another one up. That's complete inside the 35. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings get it back to within 2 possessions.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Oh, it's a fake. Looks like they're going to throw. And the defense sees right through those smoke and mirrors and take him to the turf. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got first down from the 31. From the gun, Darnold. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game.
Isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So rather than let the team in a warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating third and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Third and long for him here. This is Cox. That's Cox. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks making a 3-score game in the fourth. Cooper Kupp, the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, but he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Myers to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks stretch their lead to 21. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Moore with a return. He's going well so far. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. McCarthy throwing here. Trying to push deep downfield. He lays out for it and makes the catch. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were and to keep.
And he finds him in the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings get it back to within 2 possessions. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Now McCarthy and the Vikings getting all set for the 2-point attempt.
The Vikings.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And it's hauled in inside the end zone for 2. That trims the lead just a little bit.
Score Seahawks 42.
Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for 2. But as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute it when it matters. Hey, the numbers don't lie. The numbers tell you, Kate, time and again, it is so hard to recover these onside kicks. And when you got an opponent prepared for it, well, that makes it even more difficult.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Pass complete to Walker. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down.
That defense, it'll give up that completion every time. They don't just like it, they love it. Because it creates a fun little race between everybody coming downhill to go make that tackle. In this case, run him right out of bounds.
They're going to pass it here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Minnesota spends its second timeout here. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
I know the scoreboard doesn't say it, but this has been a winning effort up front defensively. One of the keys to their success was going to be this pass rush and sacking the quarterback, and they can check that box.
Next on the crosser. And this one won't get there. Looks good, but the stop is made just before he can get the first.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down. It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Now the Vikings use their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Walker now from the gun. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now third down.
Here he goes, third and long. Going deep here for the end zone. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Vikings will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. So it's a win for the Seahawks. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners, as we say so long from Seattle.